Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, my name is SWATCHES. If you're returning, then welcome back. Today's video is going to be on the Bretman Rock and Morphe palette. This is a highlighting palette. This is going to be a really quick video. As you can see, I already have my makeup done. I'm going to do a quick review on this beautiful palette. If you're new, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss a video from me. And then while you're at it, you can go ahead and hit that bell button. That way you always get notifications for when I post. The palette is called Babe in Paradise, and the packaging is really, really cute. Can you guys see that? Super cute packaging. I did watch his review, or not his review, but him introducing this, and he said he wanted to get like an island vibe because I believe he lives in Hawaii if I'm not mistaken, and then he wanted this palette to be diverse. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. So you get 6 highlighting shades. There's no mirror. Oh my god, my background just fell. Anyways, so there is no mirror with this. I don't know how much it costs. Let me look it up. Let me see. This highlighting palette retails for $29. So you get the palette and you also get a fan brush, which is, you know, used to put on highlight. This is what the brush looks like. Mine's is a little bit frayed. These I've noticed get kind of frayed pretty easily, which I don't really care for. I don't really know if I like a fan brush to highlight. I don't think I do, because I don't really find myself using it that often, but it is nice that they did put in a brush with this. And then it has Morphe times Bretman on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I also have another Morphe fan brush. It's a M310 brush, and these are literally pretty much the same thing. So if you have this brush, just know it's going to be the same exact thing except different packaging. But I do like that it comes with a brush. I think that was really nice that they threw that in there. So opening the palette, this is what it says, and it's so funny. When he read it, I was like, oh my gosh. It says, and I might mispronounce some things, so forgive me, but it says, aloha, mahalo for supporting your fave babe in paradise. Growing up on the islands gave me a diverse perspective on life that I want to share with you. I hope this palette captures the essence of paradise beauty. Bye, bitch. Bretman Rock. Literally, it says bye, bitch. Look at it. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I was cracking up. I was like, really? But that's so him. You get 6 different highlighting shades. So I really do think there's something in here for everyone, as you can see. So I will be swatching. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of these shades, and then I'll find different ways to use it on my face. So I'm going to start off with this first shade. It's called Baby Girl. Hopefully I can do this to where you guys can see it. Ooh, that wasn't a good swatch. Okay, let me try again. Baby Girl on my skin looks like a frosty pink. It's got like a hint of pink in there. So it looks like this. This is not something that looks appealing to me as a highlight, but I like to find different ways to use products, especially if it's like a palette and it has some shades that I typically wouldn't use. So for me or someone darker, we're probably not going to use that first shade as like a highlighting shade, but I would definitely use it in the inner corner. So I'm actually going to just try that Baby Girl shade in my inner corner. I'm just using a little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put it as my inner corner highlight. So yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to tap a little bit, and I'm going to go right, boop, 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 boop. So I think it can make as a really pretty inner corner highlight if you can't use it all over your face. Not all over your face, but you know what I mean. If you can't use it on your cheekbones, I think this is a really cool way to use it. Because, you know, girl, I spent money on this, so I'm going to find a way to use the product, okay? Get my money's worth. So, yeah. And it does give, like, a little hint of pink. I don't know if it does that on everyone, but on my skin, that is what it's doing. Next, this next shade right here is called Vacation. And I'm going to do a little swatch of this. right next to baby girl. I'm not gonna lie, the swatches are a little bit patchy. Just a little bit patchy. So here is that vaguation right here. I do like to highlight the brow bone, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone with vaguation. Let's see how it does. It's really pretty. So I definitely think someone my skin tone or darker can definitely use that. Next is Mahu. I hope I'm saying that right. Please forgive me if I'm not. So I'm gonna, let me wipe my fingers. So I'm gonna swatch this one. These two look pretty similar. This one is a little bit lighter. So let's see what they look like against each other. Yeah, they look pretty much the same. Looks like pretty much the same thing, just a tad bit darker. Let's use it on the tip of my nose. So I'm gonna go in and use it here. Ooh, that's pretty. That's nice. I like that. So this is one I definitely could use for different things. This is Get Laid. Here's Get Laid. I'm going to go ahead and put it on one side of my cheekbones. So I'm going to get a little bit of that. Can you guys see that? I think I can see it on camera. That's pretty. I don't think fan brushes are my favorite to use as a highlight, but just for the purpose of reviewing this, I did want to use it. This one has a nice little sheen to it, but it does slightly sit on your face. It does slightly just sit on your face, kind of, and I don't really like that look with highlights. So what I like to do is get a damp beauty blender and just go right over it just to blend it in so it looks a little bit more skin-like. So I'll probably do that at the end. Next is gonna be Chihu. I wonder what that means, Chihu. Here we go. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Hopefully my lights are not washing it out. So if they are, I do apologize. So let's see what this turns out to look like. Can you see it? Yeah, so it's giving off like a pinky, it's like a pink champagne color. Not really my favorite for my skin tone, at least. I like this one a lot better. And then the last one is called Shady Bitch, okay? It's called Shady Bitch. It's right here. Put it on top of this one. I love layering highlights. Okay, that one's pretty. I like this. Alright, so that was it. This is the Babe in Paradise palette by Morphe and Bretman Rock. So overall, I do give this palette a thumbs up. Now, do I think that you need to go run out and buy it? Yes and no. I'm going to say no. I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm going to say you probably don't need to run out and buy it if you have a million other highlighters. Because this one, I mean, they're really pretty. They're gorgeous highlights. I really am in love with them. I don't regret my purchase at all. But I think if you have like a ton of highlights already, I don't really think that you're missing out on anything. But if you love makeup and you love trying new products, or if you don't have, you know, any highlights or a good range of highlights, I think that you should get this palette because it does give you a nice range of different highlights that you can use for different purposes. And like he said, this is he wanted this palette to be diverse, and it truly is. So literally any skin tone can find a shade in here to use. And if something is not going to look right on your cheekbones, like that first shade, I probably would never, I might try to use it one day as like a topper, but more than likely probably not. And as for the brush, I don't really care for fan brushes, but I do think that it's nice that they provided a brush with the palette, because I mean, it makes sense, right? You may not have that tool, so if you're gonna buy a palette, at least they include the tool for you. The only downside, I think, is that it does fray really easily, like I said. All right, so that's my review on the Babe in Paradise palette. Let me know in the comments below if you guys will be purchasing this palette, and if you have already done that, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you never miss another video from me, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.